hear this whole explanation right here. And then it lets me know if someone's watching me right there, how many minutes I've been going, if my mic's working, that whole thing, and then it gets put onto my app. Because the headphones also have sound, so I usually turn the sound on the TV all the way off, so so no one else gets woken up by the game. Because like there's gunshots and shit, so like I don't want to wake anybody up or scare anybody. Ugh. Yeah, no, this game, if I had one criticism of it, it takes forever to load. This is normal, the amount of time that I've been having to wait. It's a normal amount of time.
The investigation required that I ask Jake for a small favor. Or demand it. Worst came to worst.
So we're gonna have to do this deduction again. Okay, there we go.
Huh. That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
How do I talk to Jake?
hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size. Not the smartest cookie in the jar, nor the most tactful. But do I trust him? No. Do I consider him a friend? Yes. He's been training with those same shorts for who knows how long. Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
Hey, Jake.
Damn it! Wait a minute.
This one's got extra padding, just like Jake. How many hits does a boxer take to the head throughout his career? Hey, hi.
Hey, focus, will you?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, that's enough. Go on. John. What's so important?
Why are you coaching that guy?
Oh, that's right. You don't know. Sonya asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part. As soon as Bobby Yale's back on his feet, I'll turn him into a champ. I'll make him crush stone. Just you wait. What? Why are you like that?
Couldn't you just stop working for O'Leary?
Yeah, I guess I could.
Have you noticed anything strange about Sonya?
I don't know. Yesterday she said she hated the gym. But it also seemed like she wanted to save the place. Do you get any of this? I sure don't.
It's just the way folks are. We say one thing, and then we go and do the opposite. You just can't expect us to be consistent. Could you tell me where O'Leary's headquarters are?
What for? No. You could get me into trouble. No way.
You're lying. And being the good friend that I am, I kept your secret. You owe me. I don't think I'd keep protecting you if we weren't friends. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me. Tell me, Jake, are we friends or not?
Damned cat. All right.
Hold out on
O'Leary's
Jake.
hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Wait, were we supposed to meet?
Of course. Your place, 11 p.m. There.
Ronald, the break's over.
After 30 hours of work and several beatings, every bone in my body ached for a bed.
Now it's my turn.
So I went home. Because the night ahead
Look at
was
that.
bound to be
Look at
promising.
that animation. Having some nice cake batter ice cream. Solve a murder. Just explaining to father-in-law how Twitch works at the beginning there. So, we're back, Black Sad, trying to solve this fucking murder. And so we just figured out where O'Leary's is, and Jake helped us out. So that's good. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. So I got that boxer killed last time. That was pretty embarrassing.
What do you know about that basement?
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake. I'm running out of threats to get you talking, Jake. And frankly, I don't want things to get violent.
I've come to get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in the dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right. You stay by the payphone. Wait till I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Let it ring twice and hang up. Got it?
Screw you!
A promising night indeed.
Must be making some fucking progress with these baseball cards and shit.
Could it be an elevator shaft? How does this thing open?
Double click there, that was pretty baller.
No. Plan will only work if O'Leary doesn't know I've been here.
Stupid rabbit.
Maybe it leads to the basement.
Stupid coyote.
Or maybe this is the way to the basement and not that corridor. I'm guessing it lights up when they ring at the main door. Does he need a shotgun to deal with suppliers?
Stupid cat.
Would he even notice if I got in? Something tells me he'd notice me no matter how stealthy I was.
What happened? Should we run for it?
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? There's a trapdoor on the ground, right by the restaurant. Does that sound familiar?
Huh? The restaurant or the trapdoor?
Okay. Forget it.
Are you done?
What do you think?
God, this guy's a fucking idiot.
I'm gonna take another look. Keep your eyes peeled.
What's taking you so long?
You wanna switch places? I've seen two possible ways to access the basement, but
You really think I can help you with that?
check out that graffiti. You're in On Leon Tong territory.
Wow, I thought the Tong Wars had ended years ago.
Maybe someone nostalgic just...
Damn Chinese mafias.
Yeah, American mafias are in, no doubt. There's a guy watching TV inside the restaurant. A red panda, I think.
Doesn't ring a bell. I don't recall any panda waiters.
I need you to go to the front door and ring the bell.
All right, is there a bar in that alley? Have you been drinking?
Count to 30, ring the bell, then run for the car. Got it?
Whoa, you better send a bunch of Natalias my way after this. So, now what are you gonna do?
I'll open the door with my lockpicks. Once I'm in, I'm still not sure if I'll take the hall or the door on the right. The lock on that door was not your standard model. I had to give it my all.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, thank God.
I thought I saw a booty cat.
Okay, alright. Well, that seemed highly racist. Guess I should not have turned the light on. Oops.
Why do they have so many paper notes? That many orders? Are they carpeting the floors? I was expecting some frozen bodies. It won't budge.
Intricate. Alright. He means. God.
Does O'Leary have a network of pals? Huh. Looks like those colorful notes weren't restaurant or... There's one on each table, except this one. Wow. I didn't realize you could place so many bets on a single baseball game. The odds are incredibly in Stone's favor. I guess that he's the reigning champion, and Bobby Yale is just a contender, but maybe word got out about his condition. That be Ireland? I'd say that's Ireland too.
Probably Ireland then. This fucking flashlight is a little fucking ridiculous.
A Crossler? The good news is, I don't need lockpicks to open. The bad news, I didn't bring explosives. Even Dunn had a gun in his office. O'Leary couldn't possibly be the exception. Dunn had $200 in his safe. O'Leary had about $20,000 in a drawer. Ireland, of course. I was obsessed. The painting concealed 5 files of celebrity reports with all sorts of shady information, ranging from S to Z. Almost all of them were athletes. Is that what O'Leary meant when he said that detectives and police officers were his friends? I wonder how many spy for him. If I were to pitch in, who would I spy on?
Oh shit, wait a minute. Oh, that means I could look at the... Oh. Okay.
In Bobby Yale's folder, all I found was a log of his incredible stats as an aspiring champion. 20 victories team by knockout. Although, at the end of the report, someone had underlined one word several times. Untouchable. According to Stone's report, he was so clean, not to mention hard to corrupt, that O'Leary opted for a more subtle strategy. Apparently, when he broke up with the tennis player Helen Moore, he set her up with Stone. Lucky for him, they hit it off. As I put away the report, I stopped in my tracks. Did I really want to risk knowing what O'Leary had on my good friend, the incorruptible police commissioner? I sighed in relief. O'Leary had tried to buy Smirnoff on several occasions, but failed. Luckily, O'Leary had nothing on him, or me. A rising football star before the war, which he came back from with honors and decorations. After the truce, he resumed his career. He won 3 season trophies and a couple of MVP awards. He retired after an accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He started his own sports advertising agency 4 years ago, but according to the files, O'Leary hadn't even tried to corrupt him. Copy 2 of 3. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance. Your eyes act like the moon. If they're not together anymore, why does O'Leary keep so many pictures of Helen Moore?
Oh, okay, wild berries. Cool.
"16 days until the fight. Sometimes I forget that criminals, even the office variety, have family and kids. Anyway, maybe things aren't so bad on the dark side. Huh. Looks like those colorful notes weren't restaurant orders after all. It looks like a summary of all the bets that come in. Day, amount, bet, error. Wait a minute. Did O'Leary himself bet $5,000 on Yale? A little thingamajig that adds on its own. What'll they think of next?
Oh, it's like that's kind of shitty. Oh god, I'm so gassy. I can't even go. Ooh. Save the trip. Clear.
Cassidy's report was possibly the longest among Larry's files. Apparently, their rivalry went way back, so that they spied on each other in the most unthinkable ways. At least I confirmed Cassidy had threatened Dunn after he refused to join the managers' union. Dunn's integrity was legendary, even in O'Leary's shady reports, just like Yale had said. Dunn had kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym when he found him snooping around. The report on Yale's father was the shortest of all, since only his name was left. Why? Luckily or not, files N through R included no one that I could somehow connect to the case.
Fair enough.
Strange as it may seem, the reports revealed Larry had hired Jake as a bodyguard precisely because he was absolutely clean. Apparently, he liked to surround himself with honest people when he mingled with the Heidi.
Smart.
Helen Moore's file was far one of the juiciest. She had been just a run-of-the-mill tennis player until O'Leary launched her career by rigging enough games to help her climb the ranking. However, hadn't fixed any of her games in over a year. In spite of that, she remained undefeated. Be as it may, it was clear that O'Leary had enough to ruin her career.
I'm always a fan of a deduction.
say O'Leary has threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career.
Uh-oh.
Jake. Someone was coming.
Are we or are we not exemplary workers, Jimmy? Here it is, middle of the night.
Damn it.
Jake. Someone was coming.
Are we or are we not exemplary workers, Jimmy? Here it is. And we're working extra hours. Hey, Jimmy, what do you think about that?
It's stiff, Desmond.
Why's that, Jimmy? We'll get carpet treatment. We even let you in the boss's office.
You're one lucky fellow.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy. Yeah,
Speak, you moron.
very well. Why are you... Shh. Calm down. How long have you worked for me, Jimmy?
3 months. 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I hired you right after your cousin Martin died. I need your opinion. How would you punish someone for ruining an innocent man's life? Hit and run, Jimmy.
I don't know.
And tell me, what about you, Wilson? What would you do?
No, please. I didn't do anything. I swear.
He was a good guy. Of course, you already knew that. You knew him better than me, right?
He was my cousin.
That's why I hired you, Jimmy. You see, Martin was a dear friend. And his widow said, nice kid. That you do a good job and you need me. And I have a soft spot for those in need.
Please.
But, you know what? I talked to her just yesterday. She told us you did some naughty things to her with that gun, Jimmy.
No.
That's no way to treat a widow, is it?
She's lying. Why would I do that?
What about the kid? Are you so you know how long a kid can hold his breath? With his little head inside a toilet bowl?
Son of a bitch.
I didn't want to. It was his idea.
Selfishly, I was glad I hadn't written. Maybe not even him deserves to die. But one could also argue that I didn't deserve to die for someone like him.
Yeah, that's the truth. Fuck.
Who's your boss? Give me a name!
Cassidy, his idea. He said you'd hired me if I'd managed to scare the widow, and I just...
All right. Let's just calm down now. It's gonna be okay. There are two sacred that rule my life. First principle is the love for my family. I do anything to protect them. The second principle, put my future in the hands of fate. I always play it nice. And I would even have a principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two crucial principles, I take matters into my own hands. You see where this is going? For the first time, I got someone killed. Even though all I really did was rat him out.
No, I just...
Stop interrupting me, Jimmy! Polite! You're all the same. So rude. You know what? Let's leave it at that. You're going to give a message to that disgusting walrus Cassidy, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, sure.
Good boy.
What's the message?
Aw, Jimmy. You still don't get it, do you? You are the message. Come on. Wrap him up. Make sure Cassidy gets the message for breakfast, will you? I hope he chokes on it.
Got it.
Where are you hiding, little fishy? Once again, you didn't get to hear the end of my story.
Whew. Sure as fuck glad I didn't risk my neck for that fucking guy.
What? Just where do you think you're going, Woody Cass?
Two sacred principles rule my life. The love I feel for... What is going on today?
Alright, I died again. Okay.
Two sacred principles rule my life. The first is... love I feel for my family. Never leave destiny in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I'd even add a third principle. A rule. If anything threatens these two principles, I take matters into my own hands. First time that someone died because of me, even though all I did was rat him out, well, that guy ended up in the Hudson River, right off Pier 27. He's got to be even wetter than that fish by now. You should have seen his face.
It's interesting what comes to mind when you think you're about to die. Suddenly, all I could think about was how much I wanted a pet fish.
Anyway, I was 14 years old, and I still dream about it. But it's real,
By then, I was adamant about buying a fish. But first...
Nowadays, whether it's me who pulls the trigger or not, I have zero regrets. What's more, I sort of enjoy it.
In case anyone had any doubts about who's the boss around here, I'll put my dirty feet on his luxurious table to prove that all of this is mine. His pupils are dilated, and there's a slight grin on his face. The bastard is enjoying himself. When a mob boss declares his love of family, it can only mean that A, he won't hesitate to ruin yours, and B, he's cheating on his wife. The guy never hesitates to pull the trigger. Even if I hadn't seen what he did to Jimmy, I'd know he's not bluffing. I knew I had it in me to get out of that place alive.
He did it. Okay, goddamn. Frustrating. I really is it this? Oh my fucking god, like Like, okay. What is left, dude? I've tried. I'm just. So it's gotta be these fucking 3. Nope. The murder, I thought. It fucking really feels like I've tried fucking all of these combinations. What? Alright, am I really gonna have to Google this? Because, like, well, I don't get it. Like, I don't know what order they're supposed to go in. Oh my fucking god. What is the combination here? I don't get it. Oh my fucking, just gonna Google it. Like, I'm done sitting here. Cause like, what the fuck? Feels so weird. Okay, but so does that? Okay.
No. O'Leary's wife is having an affair with Colbert? Should I serve this to O'Leary on a silver platter? Or threaten Colbert so he'll get me out of this mess?
And, well, that's it, I think. You know, Black Sad, I never met. Congratulations. You're going in style.
I didn't want to interrupt you because I respect you and your word. Colbert told me to come here.
What? Me? No way.
You did what? Colbert? When?
Well,
Yeah, remember when I called you on the phone? Don't you remember that cocky drunk guy?
no.
He kept bragging about betraying his own boss.
Oh? Oh, yeah. Weird times, huh?
Yeah, and you congratulated me for finding Yale and saving your life.
Several times.
Then I asked you if O'Leary would thank me somehow.
And I thought it was a very reasonable assumption.
And then you told me to come here to ask the boss himself.
Yeah. I think you deserve it. Right, Desmond?
Oh, Blacksad, Blacksad. Thank you. And sorry for jumping to conclusions. First, you get a random beating from Wilson. And now this. Although you have to admit I had my reasons to be suspicious. You ran away, apartment, didn't you? But as you well know, you can't in this world. Take it. It's only fair.
I want to bet it all on the fight, on Sonia Dunn's behalf.
What a romantic you are. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance.
Your eyes act like the moon.
Ah, a cultured man. Anyway, go ahead. Place your bet.
I bet it all on Yale.
Oh, Blacksad. Aren't these odd hours to pay me a visit? Your message was important, but certainly not urgent. It could have waited until tomorrow, don't you think?
We cats and wolves hunt at night.
Alright, even though I got killed, I did find a way out of that. I didn't understand where the connection was supposed to be for that deduction. I feel like a damn fool for it, because, like, I had to Google it, but, like, I just didn't want to incriminate the rhino, but apparently I was able to kind of worm my way out of that. Was not aware. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, because I really have to use the restroom,
I wish I was a noir
pause the
fiction
game and
writer.
I'll be right back.
At this very moment, I could write a couple of pointed, ironic remarks for the narrator to recount what I just lived through. The dark, crooked alleys of New York reminded me of the state of my own soul. No. Fall loomed over me with the... Fall struck me with the full force of my long-lost youth. Nah, not that. Fall descended over me with the full weight of a guilty conscience. God, that's worse.
What were you thinking? He wants him alive!
I felt fall seep through my bones like the pain of a good beating. Mediocre, but appropriate.
deductions, woo. Get to a place where I can pause, where there's no story. I can move around so I can go take a piss and come right back. Can I? Nope. Will not let me pause.
Against all odds, next morning I got up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I had unknown assailants to thank. The beating had taken its toll, but for the first time in months, I had slept like a baby.
Oh, come on, Helen, focus! All right, take 5. We'll work on that double backhand later.
FBI.
Well, Mr. Blackmore, what can I do for the FBI?
Cooperate with law enforcement. All you have to do is talk.
I like to speak through my actions, but still, could you be more specific?
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. Sorry. Back.
Maybe if we could speak in private?
Alec!
Coming!
You've got 4 minutes, Mr. Blackmore, so... make them count.
They say you're currently involved with Al Stone, the boxer, correct?
Wow, the FBI sure knows what it's doing. So, out of the 100 million Americans who know about that, who did you extort to highly confidential information?
Don't beat around the bush. We know why you're with him.
Oh, so you like his biceps too?
Desmond O'Leary asked you to seduce Stone. Why?
What? No, I met Al by chance at a party. A party hosted by Desmond O'Leary. No, that can't be. No one is that shrewd. Not even him. Damn, I hate that bastard.
We know about you and Desmond O'Leary.
Wow, your sagacity never ceases to amaze me. Wait, I get it. They must wrap your FBI sandwiches in gossip magazines.
The thing is, well...
You see, I'd love to wipe out that part of my past, but whatever.
Do you have any regrets?
Ads pay more than trophies. Can you believe it? Being associated with such a shady character could only damage my reputation. Trust me, never get involved with a married man.
We're aware of at least 6 games during your year as a professional player.
And
You won all of them.
Are you trying to offend me? I give my all on the court. I can't be held accountable if my rivals don't do the same. Go interrogate them. In any case, now I know why you mentioned O'Leary. What do you really have against him? And don't say illegal gambling.
We've got reason to believe he's working with the Chicago mob. This isn't just illegal gambling anymore. It's organized crime. I'm serious, Miss Moore. America can't afford to let anyone shake its foundations like that. America's sweetheart can't afford it either. Help us out. Talk to us.
And why should I, Mr. Blackmore? What do I stand to gain or lose?
I'm sure you're aware that we could end your career if what we know goes public. No one wants that to happen, right?
This is quite simple.
One lucky gal.
You have a light, sir?
The pearly white teeth of someone who barely smokes. Am I making her nervous? Damn. I'm almost out of fluid.
Wanna know my trick? Go down to start, then up with it, and then down again. Don't worry, I'm not making any assumptions about your masculinity. Almost. Thanks. I don't know what you want me to say. You're trying to frame O'Leary, perhaps rightfully so, but I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Believe me, if I had the slightest...
Come on, Helen. Time to work on your backhand. Let's go.
Do you smoke? Nice meeting you, Mr. Blackmore. Did you bring my water?
Ugh, just wish it wasn't so fucking hot.
Cigarette in your face? You're such a loser! Too bad I was busy chasing Cassidy. If that had been me, America would no longer have a sweetheart. So, what do you say, you and me, we change places next time, huh?
Your turn. Now tell me, what did you find out?
You're gonna love this. You ready? I've got news, but I happen to also have a
Sad.
This is Elaine Colbert. I'm calling to cancel our agreement.
Okay.
My husband woke me up this morning with roses and breakfast in bed. He said he had a scare last night, although he won't give me any details, and that he's been thinking about me ever since. He wants to take me to Niagara Falls for a second honeymoon. See? The case resolved itself. My husband isn't cheating on me. And what have you done? Nothing. You haven't even called me
You're absolutely right. I don't deserve your money. Hope you have a happy marriage.
Like it's your business.
Bitch.
But what just happened? Is there anything you didn't tell me?
Maybe. But now it's your turn. Tell me about Cassidy. Come on, spit it out.
I didn't find anything suggesting that Cassidy had anything to do with the murder, but...
That's quite the tale.
But I know Cassidy will be playing poker tonight with one Howard M. Farnham II, a Texas tycoon looking to get his claws on the boxing business. I also know that he and Cassidy have never met in person, and that Farnham, who's staying at the Balford Hotel, left his room. Apparently, he spent the night with 3 bottles of bourbon. So, here's my I'll go to the hotel, I'd knock him out, and then take his place in the poker. That way, I'll get Cassidy talking. What do you think? Incredible, right?
Didn't we agree that you more while I dealt with Cassidy next time? No?
Yeah, you fucking weasel. That fucking rhino is so lucky. He gets to take his wife on a second honeymoon. Son of a bitch.
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm John Blackmore, director of the Balford Hotel. We like to make our distinguished guests feel welcome. Please accept this small token of our appreciation.
Oh, sure. I was fixing to leave, but I guess them monuments ain't going anywhere. Well, come on in then.
Farnham's room was easy. Earning his trust was another story. I always have an ace up my sleeve.
Blackmore? You okay, partner?
The best way to earn someone's trust is to make them believe they've earned yours. And sometimes, the best way to fake it is to tell the truth. I don't know where to begin. Since I got back from the war, I haven't been the same.
Sorry to hear that, son. You should have paid somebody to go in your place, like I did. The poor bastard didn't have a pot to piss in, so he done a fair deal. Till he went off and got himself killed. But you know what? At least he earned his place in heaven. The good Lord bless that man. And us while we're at it. Cheers!
One of the tricks of this trade is to be wary of the biases we all have. They cloud our judgment and blur the person in front of us, painting them with the shades of our preconceived notions of who they should be. But every once in a while, you run into someone so locked in personality that they can only be regarded as a stereotype. Farnham was a disgrace to himself, but to Texas and the entire human race. To think I had to impersonate him. I wish I was like you. You seem so content, so free of burdens.
Stop right there, partner. You think this old dog don't have ticks? Let me tell you something about my first wife. Ooh-wee.
Once I had gained Farnham's trust, the part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
What can I do for you, sir?
Howdy. My name's M. Farnham II.
Okay. Should I know? What can I do for you, sir?
I'm here to play me some poker.
You got the wrong place. Did you miss the barbershop sign above the door? You have a good evening, sir.
Wait,
Okay. What? I got turned away?
The hard part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
Okay. What the fuck?
What can I do for you, sir?
Farnham was one hell of a drinker. I had to get the information out of him before he drank himself unconscious. Otherwise, I'd have to find that information myself. Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
yes, I got a Vietnamese shave last time.
Oh, come in. Of course, I remember you. Take a seat.
Oh, that's what that meant.
I'm sure you can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
Sure, I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, please answer my question. How much does it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
Then, sure enough, Booth put the nail on the coffin of my first marriage. You know, the wife that caught me cheating with the maid. My second marriage, too. You know what I did to her daddy? Same old with several mistresses. So I decided to stick to my guns and only deal with hookers. Even if I did end up marrying some.
I feel you, Mr. Farnham. So I'm going to be honest with you. I spent all my savings on poker, and if I had any money left, I'd spend that too.
Poker's not the trouble. It's the play with no bills in your that's the trouble.
Oh, trust me, I had plenty of bills.
Come on now. You ain't got a pot to piss in, son. I just paid 10 of your salary fixing to play me some poker, and that's no more than petty cash to me.
Petty cash, to be honest.
I asked you how much.
Look, I gave me my receipt. You think I am, boy? I'll show you. I gotta get somewhere. Just a sec. I'll get it. I just put it over. I'll be right back.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town. This'll surely imbue me with the Texan spirit. With this and that bolo tie, I'll really look the part.
I'm gonna die. Like I already knew.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket? I'm almost certain, but tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
Let me tell you a little secret about my first wife, sonny boy. When I met that woman, she had no manners, no money, no... Who in the hell? Farnham. My God, if it ain't the hero of the day.
It's not going to be easy to sound Texan, but I'll give it my best shot.
I'll be damned.
I probably don't need to imitate his gestures during the game, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to try.
Yes, sir.
Farnham, the owner of this bra, only came here for business.
I'm fixing. Boxing at the Grand Ole Opry? But I'll be damned. Thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. Thank you, brother. The craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny.
So besides when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need? Not even a Bible. Luckily, there was only one Kinney in Farnham's address book, Kinney Eakes, residing at...
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan. Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eakes has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Fun. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
What the fuck is this card doing? Like, just above him.
No matter how superficial someone may seem, there's always a way to win their heart.
It'll be my pleasure.
Welcome, gentlemen. Chips are on the table and guns are in the safe. We got a lovely night of poker ahead of us full of smoking and bourbon. So let's get started. Take a seat, Mr. Farnham. Let me introduce you. To my right, wearing gray boxers and weighing in at 140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, a real son of a bitch. No offense to the women he exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't interfere.
Well, I'll do what I can.
Now you got me worried. Never trust a humble player.
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in Texas.
Really? So we're colleagues then?
Yeah, you wish, Quince. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town called, what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to Vegas. Gambling is legal.
You mean Ding Dong, Texas?
Ding dong! That's it.
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
Well, casino or no casino, let's just his up his sleeve as a late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
To my left, brown boxes and weighing in at 396.
Frank, show some respect, huh?
The hospitality tycoon.
Tycoon? I just with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but certain business transactions just couldn't happen anyway.
Damn it, Paulie. Why don't I know your last name?
Because they took it away from me. You have no idea how good my ex-wife's lawyer is.
Women, They even take our damn names.
La choice.
Don't be a sourpuss, Farnham.
When you're done sightseeing, why don't you drop by La Iguana for a game of pool? And I'll buy you. But I have to warn you, my clientele isn't crazy about furry fellas such as yourself.
Thanks. I love me some pool.
Perfect. It'll be my pleasure.
You're looking to start your own pool business, Farnham? This guy here wants to start a boxing association in Texas. Guess who he's turning to for advice?
To be honest, several things got me worried, so I'd be much obliged for any counseling.
So, what worries you?
Rebel coaches like Joe Dunn.
Oh, I see you done your homework. That bastard wouldn't accept the most basic rules. For example, banning boxers from official competitions when the managers don't belong to my association. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm sorry for his death. But if they ever find the murderer, I'd be glad to pay his lawyer fees. Billy Bob, bring out the bourbon. We're drying up here. I'll deal with a fresh deck, of course. We respect traditions in this establishment.
Poker is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up his sleeve. The real issue is knowing what to play for when there's much more than just money at stake.
Damn it! What again?
How many games have you won, Farnham?
It looks like I got a serious contender. Hey, Quint, you better start unbuckling that championship belt.
For yet. Mark my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha! Hey, by the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. Great goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fellow's already got enough on his hands now that his wife... Women just gotta have sister. But she's in a rehab clinic now, hooked on her and all that.
That's it, tranquilizers. Don't tell me women don't have their vices, too. Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on. Give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective. Let's just say it's relative. There's always someone ready to surprise you, relatively speaking.
Well, I'll be damned. Believe this.
What happened, Farnham?
Luck doesn't last forever, and that's when the real champ comes in. I hope you're ready to lose it all, my friend.
Poor Farnham came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
Homicidal boxers like Bobby Gale.
Ha! That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet you the audience gets a kick out of that.
those there athletes hooking up with each other, like Stone and Helen Moore.
I see you subscribe to What's News. Yeah, my star boxer, the reigning champion. He's having an affair with Hey, I got nothing against those two idiots falling in love. Oh, but it's taking a toll on his performance. I don't think he'll lose against Yale, but I'm starting to worry a bit. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. Sure, the sight of a millionaire choking on his own vomit had a certain poetic quality. Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die. Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
Oh. Well, I didn't know there was going to be a button prompt. And I failed.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
No, son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. The sight of a millionaire choking on his own vomit had a certain poetic quality. Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die. No, deserving or not, live.
Six, well, that's something. Know how you deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred. I won't lay a
Cassidy.
finger on them until they're 12. After that, well... let's just say... some men have needs that can only be met by a young girl that age. If you know what I mean. Are you alright, Farnham?
There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass. Quince.
What the hell are you talking about?
I bet you're as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What? You
Quince?
Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Ooh, you fucked up, bro.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
It's 500 more. Huh. For washing up.
It's a deal. And good call, Father. I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you're generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby Yale out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. And if you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again or I'll put an emphatic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy.
Ouch. Fuck that guy though. Nailed it. Like a pro. I don't know why I didn't.
My own
just
tracks
take
would
the
be
gun.
covered the following morning when Cassidy read this from Farnham.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, although I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
Ooh, he's mad.
This was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily beat. A real shame. Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby. Maybe I should have given myself a beating. Blackside.
Finally, I need you at the gym. Now, please.
It was like this when I got here.
Did you touch or move anything in here?
Only the phone.
Good. Calm down. I'll take care of this.
Can't wait to tell a woman, I'll take care of this. Let's do some deductions.
No, the footprints don't match. Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes. looks like O'Leary has rigged the fight between Stone and Yale. It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary. If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding? Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again. Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
What do you do?
Do you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Ugh.
Not that I suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money. Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Did they take anything?
No, although... When you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
That's too bad. It looks like they took it. Is this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady. Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Yes. You think she did this?
Wait here, please.
Oh. Fuck.
could be a knife wound. The murder was brutal. I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet." Ah, damn. I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Good. Do you have the keys? If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet. For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or... Oh. I see more art in a boxer's hypnotizing footwork than in certain modern paintings. Look at that. The guy sure had good taste. Looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things. And these two, they look familiar. Wasn't Dunn's nickname the Quiet Lynx? I'd swear I saw that on a poster at the gym. Red meals and trays in front of the TV, eating like this, okay. Open for a few hours. Of course, see how Dunn's apartment he was going to share with Mary. This will be empty, new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this. It's pretty clear that the burglar came to the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for. Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
An abacus.
One of the very few teen idols who only got better with it. What's this doing here? This is too private. You still looked at her every so many years later with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something. Another empty closet. Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake. No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
Okay, I guess I must have clicked everything that was possible.
It brings back, I don't know.
Good memories?
An optimist, are we? Remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque land, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know that feeling.
I figured much. I can rise. Angus Mitchell, our combat warriors, and now who got him assigned.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yeah, he's the oldest after all, and star of the New York Warriors. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
Was Dunn already...
He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You'd almost hear the music. One would play, and then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's by KO.
What about you?
I had just milestones. I hadn't even played him, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Tim Iron Legs Thorpe.
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. Field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now. Victor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
What happened to all of them?
Zukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of... And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
I do. What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
What happened to Spano?
Seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire deals, that's how I founded this agency. But then, something happened to him. He became sullen, shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality, public life, and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in 3 years. And believe me, I've tried to contact him. No way. We're always... Well, Spano's changed so much, hard to say.
Well, not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously? Please, sure. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best.
Double your way to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn Stachel or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it, but that's what I've got for her. May I?
Shit is heating up. I am looking for a good point to stop for this stream, but it has been a nail biter. Okay, well, so my game just crashed. So I'm gonna call it. Thank you for watching.